All right. Here we are live Wednesday night. Me and the Wong Man. What's going on, party people? Wait till we get a few more peeps in here, and then I'll show you what I've been working on a little bit today.
Oh, boy.
Yep. You're going to like it.
Other than playing Detective Sleuth on What Happened to the Power Plenum?
No, I didn't do that. Somebody sent that to me.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I've seen his stuff before. I mean, that's not the first thing he's ever turned out. I'll say that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I honestly, like I said, I'm still leaning towards user error.
Yeah. Didn't screw something on all the way or didn't seat something right. And
forgot to shut your compressor off when it was plugged in.
Yeah, did something and blew it up.
Right.
It happens.
Well, I mean, hopefully it doesn't happen all that often.
Well, yeah.
But, yeah, because that was scary. I'm not going to lie, man. I don't want any holes in my shizzle.
Oh, yeah, no. That wouldn't bode well for things.
Nope. I'm going to go check out the YouTube channels. Make sure that it shows that we're live.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
Yep, showing us live. Sweet. And we got one person joined. What's going on? Whoever just joined, what's going on? Check it out. So I got another one. Look. Give some big love to High Pressure Pneumatics. I just made my new shirts today. I decided to go with some gray long sleeves.
Oh, nice.
Got the Crawford lipped on the sleeve. The High Pressure Pneumatics, hole targets. Big Guns of Michigan on the back. Yep. Can't complain. Oh, it's Lou. Lou made it in first tonight. Pizzas can't get cold, Lou. Keep driving, buddy. It's the pedal on the right. That's what I had for dinner tonight. We ordered, where's the beer and pepper sticks? Pepper sticks in my hand, and the beer is right here. Oh, you forgot to fill up your shit, didn't you?
We're good.
He said, no, we're good.
We're good.
Look at that big old stack of targets, dude. I'm just waiting on mine to get here.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't know. Like I said, it's like I joined you tonight. I wanted to go to the range tonight, but it decided to rain all night now instead. But yeah, I dig these guys, these little guys.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I've got
fun.
Yeah. I bought a pack.
Yeah, they are fun, but oh yeah, you had to get
You got to get the 100-yarders. Yep, 100 yards right there, buddy.
Oh yeah. So.
And they look big there, but they don't look so big when they're 100 yards down range.
Heck no. No, these are only what, 4 inches, 4.5, 5 inches.
Right around 4 inches. Yep.
Yeah.
So, all right, check it out. Check out what I worked on today.
Oh. What color are you going to stain it?
I don't know, but I thought about leaving the grips the original color just because the way that the sander kind of went over the edge kind of gives it kind of a neat, different look.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I've still got a little touch up to do on the inside of here and stuff. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I like the way that his turned out with that black and kind of gray. But I actually have black stain, but I also have gray stain. And then I thought, man, I don't know. No, this is actually off of an AE8 Challenger, Neil. So this is my Challenger 25 caliber stock.
Yeah.
Dude, it's really nice wood. He's not lying, man. The grain in this is really nice.
Yeah, I
don't know what kind of wood it is, but I mean, it's really quite nice, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that one I tagged him with the refinish. I mean, the grain pattern in that stuff looked awesome.
He actually reached out to me. So that's
nice.
Lucky 7 Airgun, the guy who makes the pellets.
So yeah.
So he's the one who did it. So I reached out to him, and he told me all of his secrets on how he did it, and then part of me thought, man, maybe it'd be cool to like just put like linseed oil on it, and just kind of oil it up. I don't know.
Oh, go natural.
Yeah. I just don't know.
I finally got to finish my 600 millimeter shroud.
Ooh.
Well, because FX does something super stupid, and it's the only thing, or it's the only way I figured it out, is the Impact 600 millimeter shroud uses a different size freaking thread on the butt cap versus all the other shrouds they make.
Really?
So even if you go, and I mean, that's one of the confusing parts, and they use a lot of the Wildcat model numbers now for the Impact shroud starts,
right?
But they are different thread patterns. It's a
What's up, Airguns?
Thicker thread. So yeah, FX took care of me though. I reached out. They said, hey, it looks like you ordered the wrong one. We didn't check it, so if you want one, we'll ship one to you and ship you a return label with it. And I was like, send it through. So yeah, that was nice.
Send it.
Yeah. So now I got a complete shroud for that 25 600 mil barrel.
Nice.
So that's gonna be a little haze thrower / slugger.
Yeah. So I'm still up in the air about whether or not I want to buy a second M3 or if I just want to buy.
I know. I hear ya.
M3 I don't know.
That's what I said, dude. You need to get yours. I mean, I am literally waiting to escalate my M3 buying attempts after you get yours.
Listen, I'm waiting too, man. I reached out to him this morning or yesterday, and he said he's calling Sweden to find out what the dealio is and why.
Yeah, I saw Talon Tunes. They got some more in today, so he got his hands on some more.
And honestly, I thought about, man, you know what? If Tom had one in stock, and listen, I'm good with a 22 or a 25. I don't need 30. I've already got a 30 on order. So, I mean, honestly, if Tom had one in 22 or something, I'd take it. Fuck it. I mean, who cares? Even if I find out that I don't really care for the M3, I'll sell it and buy an MK2.
Well, I think, when we were chatting earlier, I think that's why you're seeing more M3s come up here and there. I mean, shoot, it's probably been, 4 go up in the last week now, I think I've seen.
Yep.
Yeah, and I mean, they sold like that.
Yep.
But that's the bit. Guys, if they got to choose between, do I sell my MK2 or do I sell an M3? I'm going to sell the M3 because I'm going to get more money out of that thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and part of me is kicking myself in the ass for getting rid of my compact.
I be upfront with you, man. I was thinking about that last night, looking at all the frickin' barrels and liners I have. I'm like, why did I sell my compact? Like,
I
don't know why I sold the compact. That was that thing was just dialed in. I mean, I'll tell you, the guy reached out to me again that bought it. He's like, dude, this thing is frickin' sweet. Like, he is just having a blast with it because, I mean, I had that sucker tuned just perfect for those howler slugs. And he took my recommendation because I set it up so you could do the howlers on, Power Wheel 5. You could bring it down to 1 and sling like the 16 grain Hades pellets and keep those right around that 900 mark, like right on the bridge going too fast for him. So he has just been having a field day with that sucker. I'm like, God damn it, you make me want that thing back.
Right, I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, man, I mean, that would be like the best case scenario, man. I go up to high pressure pneumatics and Tom's actually got a compact M3.
Yeah.
I jump all over it. I've already got a 580 bottle sitting here at the house that I bought for my original compact.
Oh, that's right.
I could turn it right back into a full-size gun again.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I kicked myself. I shouldn't have got rid of that one. That's the one.
Yeah.
I don't know why you let me sell my Impact, dude.
I don't know why you let me sell my Impact.
Well, we'll make a new pack, dude. No more selling fucking Impacts.
Pretty much, man.
We're going to our graves with those sons of bitches.
Yeah.
I don't care how old they are.
I'm still actually waiting on my 580 bottle from FX. So like one day that'll show up again. They stuck them all in the damn M3s. That's what they did. Which reminds me, when you get yours, I want to know how low you can drop the trigger weight without it binding up and catching.
Ooh, interesting. All right.
Yeah, because that's the one thing that, you know, not that I hate FX or the Impact, that drives me freaking nuts about the Impact is to have a quote-unquote match-grade trigger, you adjust the sucker below a pound, and it catches on the second stage. Right. You know, it won't release forward if you let off. So part of me almost said screw it the other day and went single stage with the thing, but I'm just not using it.
I wish they would put the BSA triggers in the Impact.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that BSA trigger, I'm telling you right now, bro. And I don't have my Virock yet. And well, I might by Saturday, but I know Tom ordered it. But I did order a Virock why am I drawing a blank?
You get another field target gun?
No, I just bought an underlever. I bought the good Lord, the Virock HW 97K. There you go.
Okay.
And it's an underlever.
Yep.
Because I wanted to kind of go back towards the brake barrels and give a good solid brake barrel a chance. And it's a legit gun, but everybody out there says that bar none, those triggers are crazy. And I mean, I've seen them at like a pound on a brake barrel. Like that's just
nice.
Crazy.
Oh yeah. Or if I just want to know, can you get that trigger down to 10, 12 ounces on the second stage without that sucker binding? So
right, and not wanting to come back forward, right?
Yep. So, we'll see.
I think my gun, my Impact's at like a pound 4 ounces.
Yeah. See, right now mine is, what is it? I think it's like 15 and a half ounces. So I have to deal just with the bind on the second stage. Not that it's a big deal, but it's just annoying. Like one of those, like if you're going to say match grade trigger, make it a freaking match grade trigger, for crying out loud.
Well, have you ever thought about putting like dry molly grease in it, or even molly grease? Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah, I thought about it because I was ripping it apart.
I mean, part of it could be, maybe it just needs a little bit of polish and a little bit of extra molly in there or something. But
yeah, or I think what I need to do is I need to take the trigger plate off the side as I adjust it, just so I can see what's touching what's making it bind, and then try to get around whatever's making it catch when you go super light on the second stage.
Right. Yeah, Neil, I can't wait, dude. I mean, mine's been on order. I mean, I'll get one. I mean, I'm not that worried about it. There's no doubt it'll be. I'll have one. It's just a matter of a couple of weeks, and it'll be here. And to be honest, I'm not stressed out about it. I've got an MK2 30 cal sitting right over there that I love to shoot. I mean, it's not going to be that big of a difference. I'm certain of that. I mean, it's not like I'm going to never touch my MK2 again, because that thing's actually going back to 35 cal.
And, you going to try some hunting with that thing?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to do hunting with it, but I'm also going to do some bench rest with it. So, yeah, I figured I could use it in my tree stand, dude, for, because my tree stand where I sit, I can really only shoot up to like 40 yards.
Okay.
So I figure a good headshot right on top of the noggin, lights out, buddy. Just sink a pellet right through the top of the brain, and they're done. But actually, these shirts are not done because I need to add Accutech to it. So for those of you that follow me normally, you know that I am a sponsored Crawford and Lip shooter. But I did gain sponsorship from Accutech as of yesterday. So it's kind of cool. I don't quite get the same perks that I get with Crawford and Lipped, but they do give me a significant discount off of buying Accutech products. So I did place my order today for my Accutech FC4. And Yeah, wife alert. Yeah, it's hard in here because you don't get to see who comes in, but I do need to add the Accutac logos to this shirt and all my new shirts going forward. So it'll be simple. It's just gonna go lower on the arm, just Accutac.
Something sad happened to my cheap second focal plane. It now has unlimited windage.
Nice. What scope is it?
It's that Alpha 6, dude.
Oh, yeah, the one that you were trying to get me to buy? I'm glad I did.
I wrote them. I'm just waiting to get the RMA number because they do a lifetime guarantee, too. So it's not like it's banged up. But, yeah, unlimited elevation. That's what I've got right now. So
it doesn't elevate?
I can sit here and crank on it this way the entire stream. It's going to do nothing. It got disconnected in there. So, yeah. But we'll see. I'll get another one.
What was that other company that you reached out to me about? The scope company? What were they?
Lion Power Optics.
Yeah, dude. They've actually got some really powerful optics in there. Like, I mean, I thought about one of those really long range ones for like my field target gun.
Yeah.
And dude, that's super cool, man. I'm actually hoping that they do reach out to me. If not, I'll reach out to them. They did follow me on Instagram, and I did follow them back. So that was cool. But
no, it's a good guy. I don't know. I can't remember the guy's name that it was. We were hitting each other up last night because I had looked at them. Probably like December last year. And I'll tell you, man, their website, and they know it, it's not great. It's not updated. Back when I checked them out in like December last year, they had like 3 times the amount of scopes on their site. So that's what they're working on right now. They're paring down their offerings and they're revamping the site. I gave them some feedback like, hey man, I need reticle pictures. Like, I'm not going to buy something if you don't show me a picture of the reticle. And, he was asking me what's popular. So, I was sending him some examples of, hey, if you're going to chase after air gunners, here's some of what they want. We want some Christmas trees. We want a little dirty. I get it. Some people don't like that, thicker lines in the crosshairs, but give us floating dots. Don't just make an open sight crosshair. Give me a little dot in the middle. So they're definitely open to feedback. But yeah, like I said, they should be done revamping the site in the next week or two. He'll hit me up, and then if he doesn't hit you up, I'll send him your way and see if he can get something to try out. And I was up front with him. I said, dude, I don't stream. I don't go on YouTube. I got too much other crap to do.
Right.
But I know some guys that if you want to start to get some reviews out there, hit them up. Here's who you can hit up. I just told them, be careful though. Make sure your scope's good, or they will just shoot you straight on the quality of your product.
Right. So thanks, Neil and Ken, Jim, Craig. Man, it's good to see you guys all over there. And I did miss out on the last egg shoot over at Isabella, but I heard there's one this Saturday, and if that's the case, then I'll probably bring the impact with me, and we'll see what happens. She should still be sighted in at a hundo, so. But, I think, isn't that right, Neil? Isn't there one this Saturday? I should know. I put together the calendar for Tom, but I'm pretty sure there's one this Saturday as well. So it's a good possibility. No problem, Joe. We appreciate you joining us, buddy. And I am on YouTube now.
Pellet cleaning.
Pellet cleaning. Yep. You did ask me that earlier, and I forgot to get back to you.
I know. What do you use to wash those suckers?
So when I wash my pellets, I use like Dawn dish soap, and I put them in a strainer, like a spaghetti strainer. And basically what I do is I I sink the spaghetti stringer into a soapy bowl of water, hot water, and then I just kind of reach my hand in there and kind of just spin them around a little bit, get them all kind of pull them out, shake them off, you know, put them back in the water, rinse them around again, pull them back out, and then I just rinse them off. And then I take them out on a towel and I just spread them out on the towel, and I'll let them sit for a couple of hours just to dry off. Just let them, let them do their thing. Stick them in a window, a fan, anything you can, and then put them back in the tin. And then that's when I weigh. So then I start weighing my pellets, and then whatever pellets make the cut, just like this one, I'm using a 30 caliber tin. These are 177, so I just stick them in there with the bike lube. And actually, if you look at the bottom of this, you should be able to see that kind of greasiness in there.
Yeah, you dropped some silicone in there.
Yeah, it's not silicone, it's white wax. And then I just slowly turn them with no foam in there.
Got it.
And just rotate them around and let them all get really coated up. I'll do it for about 10 minutes just while I'm sitting here. Yeah. And you can see it's even on the lid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then I just pour them into the lid, stick my foam bag down in there, pour them back onto the foam, lather the foam back up on top, recap. They're all set.
Gotcha.
So that way they're washed and lubed and weighed. So now I know that these, even though I'm not ready for weighed pellets yet, because when I'm sighting in my gun, I don't worry that much about weighed pellets. I worry more about, because at the end of the day, your group might open up a little bit because you get one pellet that drops or whatever. But it's not the end of the world. It's not like I'm not in a match, so I don't really care.
I think it's more
weight ones for matches.
Shitty skirts or the misformed heads or dented stuff like that. Those make a bigger difference.
For sure.
Yeah. I've got to start going through I'm getting down. I need to see if Tom's got any more freaking 30 grain pellets or 30 cal pellets. But yeah, I think I know I've got to start now.
I know a guy who's got about 35 tins now.
Yeah, I've got to start washing, weighing now, and sorting, or I'm just not gonna have anything when it comes down to it.
Right.
Because they're fun as hell, but dude, they go fast. Like how when I would spend that hour and a half at the range the other day, I went through almost 2 freaking tins, man.
Oh yeah, dude. Almost every time I go to the range, I go through 2 tins.
Yeah.
All right, Neil. So that's Sunday the 9th at 2 is a 50 egg shoot, and it's in Stanton. All right. Thanks, man.
What hand pump was that, Mike? What'd you blow up? Was it a Amazon eBay one or?
Right. Honestly, I had really good luck with my Air Venturi V9.
See, the one that came with my Origin was a pile of crap.
Yep.
I rebuilt that thing, and I had to rebuild it, and I think it was like 3 weeks after I got it, I had to rebuild it. And it was a good thing I rebuilt it, because that thing was nasty inside.
Right.
Like, lubed with anti-seize.
I'm actually thinking about picking up one of those wood-stocked Avengers.
Dude, guy that I chat with, the guy I picked the 30 kit off of, which, by the way, the traditional, the pellet liners, I'm excited to bring those out to the range the next time I go out. So I've got one of my 30 kits with the Superior Slow Twist, the original liner, and then I've got the other one with the original pellet, STX pellet liner, so the 140 twist. So I'm going to do those. So I already know what the Superior Hybrid one does. So it's like, let's see if we can slow these down. To the wind, that's what I'm looking at, man, is the wind. I don't want these things spinning fast.
Right. Yep. We don't need any help.
Exactly.
Yep, I agree. I concur.
But yeah, that, and I'll let you know what I come up with wind flags. I'm seriously thinking I'm going to try to make a couple wind indicators out of those stake in the ground whirly sprinkler head things.
Right.
It's like, dude, I run down to Ace Hardware, grab one for $14. Take an plastic ice cream lid and make a wind thing, and I've got propellers from my freaking drone crap. Stick one of those on there, tag a ribbon to a tail, and call it a day. Like, I don't need scientific. I just need to know which way it's going and how hard's it blowing.
Yeah, actually, he said the pump brand is Poison Bee.
Oh.
That serves you right for buying Poison Bee.
Oh, 1 sec, Tim. Hold on.
Oh, Andrew's got one too. Oh, he's got the GX CS3. That's what he's got. There it is.
Yeah. Woo! Does the work.
I still stand by my Young Hang, man. I have no issues with that song.
Oh, trust me, man. I want to get a young Hang too. But yeah, I mean that little CS3. If I run that tank down to right around 250 bar, it takes like an hour to fill it up. But I got to cycle it, so it's more like an hour and a half. But
right,
does the job.
From about 200 bar to about 350 bar on my tank, my 100 cubic foot, takes about 35 minutes to fill up off the Young Hang.
That's good.
So it does a really good job.
Oh,
it does a really good job. And I don't cycle it. I just turn it on. I'm just waiting for the day it blows up so I can buy another one.
Right.
I mean, seriously, that's kind of where I'm at. Like I told my wife, I was like, look, I thought I blew it up before when I lost the one fan blade, and it's still working. And I'm like, okay, I'm down a fan blade, but whatever. Let's keep it rocking. So till that son of a bitch blows up, I'm gonna ride that son of a bitch. I don't care how bad it sounds.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was half tempted. The guy that had that AOA turbocharger up for sale the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 670. Woo!
Damn.
You must not. Are you in the? Where are you at, Mike? That's a $500 compressor here.
Yeah, Tim. I don't take my compressor to the range. I have air tanks. I've got big 100 cubic foot air tanks I take with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I can fill my impact probably 10 times or more. Well, shoot, I've been to the range with Jeff, and he filled his Avenger. No, he had his, but I've probably gotten 10, 15 fills out of mine. Mm-hmm. Canada, eh?
That'll do it.
Yep.
That'll do it.
Are you close to the border? Because we can always order it like here, and you can just drive over and pick it up.
Yeah.
Seriously, man, I got friends over in Canada that, they actually come over here to buy chewing tobacco because it's so much cheaper to buy here in the States.
Mm. Yeah.
Jeff, I'm excited for you, man. I hope to God that your gun comes in tomorrow. My scope actually did come in. So this weekend, let's go shoot Sunday, Jeff. Let's go out to the range on Sunday. We can sight in at 25 and 50, and I think.
Back to Wood Avenger. You need to get a Wood Avenger.
Yeah, because I know Tom's got them in stock right now.
Does he? What caliber?
I don't know. But I know I want 25. I've got. All right, so. I'm down on 25 caliber guns right now, like good shooting 25 caliber guns.
Yeah.
So I need to either that, or I'll tell you what, I take a Crown too. Take one of those GRS stock Crowns.
Crowns. There you go.
Take that in 25 cal. Call it a good fucking night. Dude, that's a bench rest full gun right there, buddy. I'll tell you what.
No, but no, the guy picked that. Yeah, he got the Woodstock Avenger. You know, I was helping him, giving him some, hey, you know, here's you want to tune it, XYZ. Just freaking loves it. And coming from an Impact, he's like, dude, you weren't kidding. They're accurate. I'm like, I told you, man. Like,
right.
Up to 50, 60, 70, you're probably not going to notice much of a difference. Like, they put them hole in hole. And the cool thing with the Woodstock ones, they did update the poppet in it. So that was a, you know, hit or miss thing with the original ones on, you know, when it would fail, just like with the, was the Liberty and that one weird Seneca rifle they had, because it's all the same design, but the wood ones have the upgraded poppet, so should be able to last a little bit longer now.
Speaking of wood stocks, for those of you guys that are just joining us, there is the AEA Challenger 25 cal stock. I sanded it down and left the grip holes kind of like the original finish, but now I'm just gonna finish up some micro sanding and get this puppy stained up and back on the Challenger. Which, Jeff, if we go to the range on Sunday, I'm going to bring the Challenger, and we're going to get that puppy sighted in at 50 yards.
So that's a 25 cal, right?
That's 25 cal, yep.
And with what that puts out, dude, you should be able to shove some slugs through there, man.
I know. I'm thinking about throwing slugs downrange with it.
Uh-huh. Like the Nielsen, like the 26, 30 grainers. That'd be about right in there.
Yep.
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 Yeah, my Avenger loved the 26 8s. That thing was it. 26 8s. Got me hooked on slugs. Which, yeah, got a lot of them little white boxes over on my ammo shelf there.
Right. Yeah, I've got quite a few little white boxes over on my side too. I got a lot of them in 22 caliber, and then I went ahead and got rid of my Maverick. But that's all right. Listen, I don't have any seller's remorse over that. You know, I mean, you know, I just need to, you know, I mean, the nice thing is that, you know, being a reviewer, I see a lot of guns. You know, but in return, I get rid of a lot of guns too. So,
you know. Oh yeah, Tim, I sold my 25 to my buddy, packaged it up real nice for a deal to get him into it, and that's another one I regret selling is the Avenger. That thing, you could just beat the crap out of it, and she just shot straight. Oh, the whole time. The only thing that annoyed me was the trigger a little bit on that one, because it was one of those that it pulled up as you broke back.
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't quite linear, but other than that, it was a great rifle. It's hard to beat that one under $500, man. It makes you think twice about buying an air rifle that's under $1,000. I'll tell you that.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Just super hard to beat.
Yeah, that's you know, sometimes I regret getting rid of my 22 caliber Marauder. But I did help out a new shooter, and you know, and he ended up loving that gun like quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean that's why I sold it. You know, my buddy he shot that, got to see the impacts, and wanted to get into it, and so let's say he got quite a bit for his money with what I set him up with.
Right.
You must be shooting the 26 grainers, Jeff. Yeah, let's imagine that's what it is. 25, 26, 2,000 reg on the Avenger. Mm-hmm. And it loves Hades pellets too. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I love these little captions that I can put out there.
You're just, like I said, dude, you got to tell people, hit the bell.
Right, you're right. Guys, I appreciate you all joining us this evening. And please do me a favor and hit that little bell so that you can be notified of when we do go live. And Andrew is going to be part of like the staple of live people with me. We'll call him Wong from here on out. And wrong Wong. But he's usually actually right. So he talks himself better that way. Mine out of the box came at 2,900 PSI, and with the JSB 3395s, it's getting 9 per second.
Mm-hmm.
That's cooking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you put some 26, 28 grain slugs in that sucker, and you'll be golden.
Yep. I can imagine that's probably, what, 1,050, 1,060 feet a second?
Nah, the 20, more like the low. I got mine. Where did I have that one settle? I think I had mine tuned right to about like 930, 935 with the slugs. It could do more, but that's where, at least for me, it was the most accurate out of my particular barrel. Yeah, I pushed it up a little bit more. Past 50, they get a little wonky, but dropped it back down to like that 930, 935, and it was just perfect.
Right on. I'm going to play with a couple of these little boxes and see what happens. Whoa.
There you go.
Just checking out the shizzle. So I definitely appreciate you guys and all of your support. And actually, if you guys, are so inclined, I did put a link where you can actually donate to the channel in the description. And it's just to help bring more content for you guys to be able to see for, some of those extras that are out there that, everybody wants to see. My channel is 100% supported by myself. And it's very rare that I just get stuff for free. But when I do, you guys always know. But, other than some of the donation guns, which, speaking of, I will give you guys a little sneak peek. I'm just waiting for it to arrive. But the giveaway gun for the end of June is going to be an Acelcon MX7 short. So it'll be a compact MX7. I don't know if it'll be in 22 or 25 yet, but that's going to be a sweet little gun. I actually have the MX7 Max 5, and I can tell you that thing is a freaking tack driver, and it's a very well-made gun. They are regulated, so awesome guns. So thanks to Jason from Armory.net, who is the American Acelcon importer, for his donation of that gun to be able to bring it to you guys. Skinny Mitch, what's going on, man? What's going on? So that gun's going to be the next giveaway. And as soon as I get it, I'm going to put together a YouTube video that just tells you basically what you got to do to get involved for the giveaway, and we'll go from there. So what you got? Is that a knockoff Atlas?
No, it's the BR4G2. Or the, yeah. Like I said, I only got two.
It's an actual Atlas.
Accutac.
Oh, it's the Accutac one. Yep. Oh, yeah, right on.
So.
Yeah, I actually ordered my my Accutac in the Arca.
Yeah, I'm gonna order because both mine are pick. I'm gonna order one of the Arca
rails for it. Yeah, I think they're like 66 bucks.
66 bucks, whatever.
Yeah, and actually it's funny because I thought about ordering mine in the pick and then ordering the Arca upgrade, but to be honest, it's a bench rest bipod. I'm never gonna throw it on one of my standard guns.
See, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stick the Arca on my what is it, the big ass one, the one you ordered. Yeah,
right.
That one.
The FC4.
The FC4. So I think I'll put the Arca on that one, and then I'll leave the BR4 as a pick. I'll be upfront with you though, man. I love this little BR4. This thing's great little bipod.
Right.
So, yep. Can't beat them. I was resisting for quite a while though.
No, it's true, man. Listen, I mean, dude, I've bought tons of Amazon and eBay stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Only to find out that I want to buy the other stuff because there's
you've seen the FC4, right? Like you've held it and played with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's just that's why you pay $400 for a freaking bipod. I'll tell you that.
I did not spend $400, but I still spent a lot.
Right.
Of money.
Exactly. I mean, they're not cheap.
Yeah, they're not cheap. They are not cheap. Not even a little bit. Not even slightly a little bit.
Yeah. But, I remember when we were chatting, and you were like, I don't spend that much. But it's like the fit, the finish, all the little things that drive you nuts about the clones or the cheap ones, like, they just don't exist when you get the real thing.
Right.
All the wiggle, all the play,
are just perfect.
All the edges are, chamfered or they're rounded out so you don't feel like you're going to cut your hands open. Like it's, I don't know. They make it worth it. That's the sad part.
Right. Right. Well, they should for that kind of money.
Yeah. Oh, hell, if I would got it and had sharp edges, the tolerances were loose, just like the clones, that thing would have been going back in a heartbeat. Yep. But unfortunately, it delivered.
Right, exactly. Oh, man alive. God, I love these little freaking caption things, dude. Fuck. I didn't even know I could do that.
You're just having a blast with those things.
What's that?
You're just having a blast with those things.
I am. Just keep clicking and rotating. Actually, I think if I pay for this, that it'll actually rotate them for me.
Oh, nice.
But I think that I think. No, I got to type it in. Oh, that was interesting. Let me see if I can do this.
Wait, what's this do?
Whoa.
There you go. Private chat.
Yeah, we got private chats. I didn't even know where you found that, but that was pretty cool.
Yeah, down in the lower left-hand side. I don't know how I got it enabled. That's not a bad little platform you found here, man.
No, and all I did was just went out and said, what's the best way to multiple people, on YouTube. And this restream was one of the first ones that some lady on YouTube was like, I love it. Yeah. And their pricing, to get to pay for it is expensive as fuck. Mm-hmm. But this is the free version, and I think if I want to add more people,
right,
you can invite up. Oh no, I can invite up to 6. If I need more, I can upgrade. So you can have 6 people live at the same time, and dude, to me, that's perfect.
Oh yeah. Had a little streaming party in here.
Oh,
was Tom finally using a computer last night on the stream?
What's that? Oh yeah, Tom was actually using a computer. Yeah.
All right, I liked it. His camera quality is a lot better on the computer.
Yeah. Without a doubt. So yeah, hey, here's a question then. So, being that I'm getting into this brake barrel thing, do you have any brake barrels?
Mm-hmm. They're actually, hilariously, they're 2 Gamos, and mine have been great. I've had one of my Hunter Gamos. Now, this is probably it, though. You got to remember, this is my Hunter. What is the Hunter 440? It's a Hunter 4 something. 177. I've had that brake barrel for probably about 20 years. So it's one of like, back when quality and, stuff still mattered pretty much.
You were like 6.
No, I was like 6. I was in my teens. I was like 15, 16. Well, 20 years, I would have been 17. So it's probably like 20, 21, 22 years old. Yeah.
Wow.
So, but that thing, man, I love that thing. And that one's never had a problem. I forgot what the other one that I have. It's a Gammo too, but it is older. Like I don't have any newer brake barrels. Springer type stuff. I've gone through a couple, sold them or they broke and got rid of them. But I'll tell you, man, my old school Gammos, they're still alive and they're still kicking.
Right. And then what about any vintage guns? Do you collect any vintage stuff?
Nah, I never really got into that too much. No. So I was always been a Springer CO2 guy, and then PCPs wrecked my life. So.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Fuck my life too, man. Yeah, skinny, man, dude, that's like, I was saying earlier, man, I just ordered that HW 97K, and I'm gonna order a TX 2000 or 200 Mark III. I'm gonna order one of those on Saturday as well, just because, man, dude, those things, they're not your typical brake barrels. They're so well made and so well crafted that. I mean, they really are, in my opinion, those are like hand-me-down guns. Those are the ones that like you give to your kid, they give to their kid, and their kid and their kid, and it's just so much that they're just so amazing that I figured I wanted to get involved and do that. So, but I'm super stoked, man. I can't get it out of my head, that damn Hawk scope that I ordered. So I ordered that Hawk Sidewinder.
Yeah.
That 4-16 by 56. And it's just, dude, it's an HFT freaking badass.
Oh, yeah. I'll be in front of you, Mitch. I wouldn't be able to shoot offhand if I didn't shoot brake barrels. I'll tell you that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what taught me how to shoot offhand.
Yep.
I'll admit it. Yep. I'll be front with you when I offhand my, even my impact. That's actually why I like the K&L, the Arca Rail,
right?
Because I'll do like a semi-artillery hold with my impact even still if I'm offhand. Yep.
You gonna shoot offhand at bench rest?
Oh, totally. With
you do. I mean, listen, if you're gonna win with class.
Oh yeah.
I mean, show these guys that fuck you, odds. Watch this off. Right. Nobody said that you got to shoot your targets in order, right?
Yeah.
You just about stand as good of a chance as winning as anybody else.
One per target. That's it.
Wherever they hit, man, just freaking call it a Hail Mary and just call it a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I've got a Benjamin Nitro Trail in 22 caliber. It's actually at high pressure pneumatics right now. I've had it up there for a little bit on the used gun rack, but I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm gonna. Actually, I lied. It's in 177 caliber, and I thought about bringing it back home and keeping it, but I don't know.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean,
you got some nice ones coming though, so.
I do.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I thought about getting like the Pro Sport and the 177, and not only that, but I really want to do some hunting with these guns. Like to me, like it kind of adds to the sport of hunting, right? Like I almost feel like I'm cheating with the PCP.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's so easy to hit stuff with a PCP at so many yardages, but take those sub 20 foot-pound guns out and and really shoot somebody or shoot something with them. I mean, it's a big difference.
I'll be front with you though. It doesn't take that long to crack the brake barrel open though and pop another pellet in and call it a day.
Right.
I like those pens, the pellet pens.
Right.
That makes doing brake barrel stuff easier than poo. Like,
well, that's the unfortunate part is that with the with the HW97 and the TX200, you can't use those because, you know, they're under levers.
Oh,
so
right.
The barrel doesn't break. The barrel, which helps to add to the accuracy as well as the longevity of the gun.
Yeah.
You know, these are the kind of guns that, you know, you just have to reseal them. You know, nothing really more.
Mm-hmm.
I wish there was a way I could see who was in.
Can you even see that on YouTube when you go to YouTube?
I don't think so. I don't
think so either.
Way I could see who was in.
Yeah, I'm just looking. Yeah, you can't even really see who's in when you're just in YouTube proper.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like Instagram where I can actually see who's in there.
Right. Yeah. Just know folks are in.
This is right. Yeah, it is what it is. I think I'm lagging a little bit.
Yeah, you've been kind of. Oh, you gave us nameplates now. Look at that. You and this frickin' program, man.
I'm good.
I'll tell you what I haven't done yet, but I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot one of these lipos one of these days. See if I get
Make sure it's full. Make sure it's full.
Right. I'll overcharge it for that.
Oh yeah, overcharge that son of a bitch. Get it nice and poofy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, actually this one's a little it's not too bad. I fly them until they pretty much blow
It's a little spongy.
Yeah.
Was that a 4 or a 6?
That one's a 4S.
Yeah.
So I don't really fly 4S anymore, so probably they're mostly bad. But I've got I fly 6S these days, so
right.
They're pretty fun.
Sometimes I miss doing that, but I'm shooting my 25 cal at sub 500 feet per second. That's a challenge, right? Yep. Dude, I've had a ton of those things in my past.
Oh, yeah.
I used to build the shit out of those things.
Yeah.
The best of the tiny micros. Used to drive the dogs nuts with the micro drones.
Oh, yeah. They're going back to those now because the FAA, man, they're all trying to get you.
Yep. So, dude, everybody's trying to get everybody for something.
Soon you'll just be able to fly these little guys without a freaking broadcast signal radioing where you're at, so Amazon and Google and UPS can fly their delivery drones around.
Right.
Yeah. So it's
all right. You know what they say? Fight the power, fly them without them anyway.
Oh yeah, that dude. Why do you think I stockpiled so many parts?
Right.
Right. Get the parts while they don't have the restrictions on them or have little freaking radio transmitter receiver crap, and then it's all
one of the best flights that I ever took with my Maverick is I took off from St. Ignace, Michigan, and I just about made it all the way to Mackinac Island before the drone turned around on its own and auto landed because of the battery life. But dude, I got some sweet friggin' footage, the video footage of it flying across Lake Huron. And you know, because it's kind of neat because you know you just take off, and I mean, dude, there was people on the beach that were watching me, and they were like, "Aren't you worried about like your drone? Like, what happens if it dives and takes a drink?" And I'm like, "Dude, it's all insured through State Farm, dude. Like $16 a month, dude, and I don't care what happens to it." Or actually, it might have been $16 a year for $1,500.
Oh, it's cheap.
It was ridiculously cheap.
I'll be bringing this guy to RMAC.
Right. Yep.
So.
Yeah, I miss my Maverick. I should have kept it. But
this one's the Mavic, the Pro Platinum. So it's not the 2 or anything like that, or the Mini, but it does work.
I always found myself like, dude, I was so heavy into drones for so long, so heavy into RC cars for so long.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally had an entire bedroom wall full of RC cars and trucks.
Yep.
Truckies, buggies, gas, nitro.
So you're in the nitro stuff then, yeah.
I was into all of it. I mean, I build them and sell them. I mean, I built like a couple of like full aluminum chassis, vehicles, and and then sell them. They were just shelf queens. I mean,
yeah.
When you get like all those aluminum parts, dude, and you hit a tree, you're done. It wrecks everything. It bends the shit out of everything. It's gonna cost you $500 to fix it. So
yeah.
But they are cool. They are cool.
Oh, they're fun.
Dude, I had some nitros that were well over 100-mile-an-hour cars.
That drone I showed you there, that one gets up to like 120, something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got the little GPS module you strap to it and you can send it.
Yep. Yep. I'll have to dig out some of the pictures of some of the big drones that I bought. And I made one that could carry like 6 gallons of water.
Dang. Oh, so you're doing like the heavy lift stuff.
Dude, I was doing like big copters, like octaquads, and we're talking like 14-inch blades with 8 motors. And those things are they're insane, dude. Like we used to have like challenges to see who could lift the most water off the ground. And the most I ever got was 6 gallons.
That's heavy.
That's heavy. That's heavy.
Yeah.
Dude, I was pushing the shit. Those motors and batteries were so hot. And all I did was hover it. I mean, we're not talking about take off and fly 100 yards and come back. We're talking about just get it off the ground. And, but dude.
There's sometimes, dude, I'm done with a race heat for 2 minutes. I can't even pick up the battery for a hot second.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like my ECMs were like almost glowing.
Yep. So the question is, are you going to get one of those $200 electronic levels?
The ones that Utah Air's got? Justin's sending me one.
Oh, you dick.
I reached out to Justin and asked him if I could review one. He said yes, so he's sending me one.
Nice. There you go.
So the answer is yes.
Favorite. Test how strong they are.
Well, you want me to drop it?
Well, play with it. I'm just curious, like, because from the pictures, it's like a one-piece bracket on the top there.
Right.
And they stick out. That's the one concern I have, because they stick out so damn far. Like, you try not to make your stuff tip over, but it's all I'm picturing is your air gun sitting there, all of a sudden, whoop, and
I don't think they weigh that much that they would not. Well,
no, I'm just saying, say it just falls over, you knock it over or something like that.
Yeah, just to make sure that it's not going to,
gonna bend. Because that's the only thing I can see with it is they've got that little, it must be the power knob or something on the outside edge.
Right.
Which, personally, I think that's a terrible design because,
I think that I'll leave it on my bench gun.
All right, okay.
So when I show up to a match, I'll be able to make sure that my gun is as level as it could possibly be.
Yeah.
So, because that's how it's going to get sighted in. So it only makes sense to leave it on there and, go that route. So.
And I wasn't able to find any information on, like, what's the, I get it. Green means you're centered, but what's the deviation in degrees of the other lights? You know what I mean?
Right. I don't know, but I'll let you know if there's anything in the manual when I get it.
Yeah. I'm just kind of curious. I'm not going to spend the money on one personally, but if somebody wanted to give me one, sure.
Right.
I'd probably just try to break it then. That's my thing.
He said, I'm just going to see if it breaks.
Pretty much.
Then I can give it a real review. Well, it worked great for about 5 minutes.
And, now it's bent. Pop the power knob off.
That's right. Now it's bent, and my gun, when it's candid to the left, it says level.
Yep. Yeah, we're taking the gangster field of PCPs now.
Right.
I'm missing some. What are they saying here? Crawl or AEA.
Benjamin Crawl rifles. So they're talking about the Kratos, the Caden, and the Aquila.
The Aquila, yeah.
I loved my Kratos. I ended up selling that one too to another airgun, new airgun shooter, and he loved it as well. I think the Bull Boss might go up next.
I was gonna say, yeah, I talked about that one in a while.
Yeah, it's sitting right here above me. I just happened to look up and looked at it and went, I don't know. I still think I almost need to revisit the Bull Boss. I think I need to, polish the trigger and maybe put a Huma regulator in it and, or just really figure out what shoots best out of it. I don't know.
Right.
It's not a bad gun. Trigger sucks, but it can be fixed.
I actually got an email from them. Must have signed up for one of their refurb things, and 5 years later, I get a email back in stock. I'm like, yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah, I get them all the time. G-Man said, wish they came in 25 cal. You talking about the Aquila, the Kratos, and the Caden? Probably. I thought I heard that they were going to come out with those.
They finally had the 30 cal LCS.
Yeah.
That thing looks fun.
Yeah, too much money in 30 cal. Dude, my 30 cals are like gold, bro.
I know.
Those things are like gold, man.
So what you're saying, I better message Tom before you make it up there this weekend.
Why?
So I can get some pellets if he's got any left.
I know I grabbed his last 10 of 20 cals. I got to find 20 cal pellets. So I got that, thanks to Jeff again. I got that Blue Streak, that C9A, and then I got that 1968 Blue Streak that'll be here Friday, and that thing needs a rebuild.
That'll be a fun project, though.
Dude, it's going to be an awesome project, and I think once I take it all the way apart, I'm going to go find a chemical or a gunsmith that does chemical bluing, and I'm going to have him re-blue the entire gun.
Oh.
And then I think I'm going to redo the stock on it myself, too. And I know a lot of people are like, dude, you should leave it original. It's a 1968. I'm like, I get it. It's 53 years old, but I want a beautiful gun that functions well and that I can hand down. It's going to be a 1968. It just the restoration needs to be done appropriately. I mean, I need to take a lot of time with sanding it and stuff like that.
I mean, that's the one gun I wish I never would have got rid of. I used to have one of those Sheridans back.
Yeah, and dude, like I was saying, man, that's the gun that I kind of grew up and learned how to shoot pellet guns with. G-Man, yes, I am looking for Benjamin 20 cals. But I'm actually looking for any 20 cals, but Benjamin would be fine too. There you go, John Hawk.
That should be a fun project.
Yeah, it will. I've actually contemplated making some wood stocks and just doing what you can, because it can be done, guys. I mean, it just takes a little bit of patience and a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I definitely I'm dying to. I'm really, really seriously looking forward to getting that 68 Sheridan. That's, I got that gun for a steal of a price, if you ask me. I think I got it for I want to say it was like $185 plus shipping. And I mean, dude, that's a killer price. And I mean, everybody was shying away from it because the guy was like, it doesn't hold air. But listen, there's only so many parts in there that can go wrong.
Right.
I mean, and the majority of it's going to be more than likely, it just needs, just like I said, a reseal kit.
Yep.
And it's that simple to do.
O-rings and more, man. That's all I gotta say. O-rings and more.
Yep, exactly.
That's the site to get them from. Like I said, there's only like 2 or 3 odd sizes of the Impact O-rings they didn't have.
Right.
But other than that, they had everything. And dude, I got that in 3 days from when I placed the order.
Well, the crazy thing is that the Sheridans aren't O-rings. There's a they make them out of, the new ones are now Delron. So they make Delron rings that go in there. And actually, you can get them at Baker Airguns. So I'll just call Baker Airguns and be like, I need the kit and the tool, because they actually sell a tool to do the valve with. And
nice.
I'll just order the whole entire, everything that I need, whether it needs it or not. I'm going to get all new stuff, including the spring pins. And I'll just get everything and just do it. Like I said, just have at it. So. But with that being said, it has been an hour. And once again, I'm trying to keep these things to an hour. I figure one of these days we'll do a big, long version. But hopefully Andrew can join us on Friday night. And, we got one more question. Mike, or Moose, do you think that the 35 cal pellets will take off more? How much time do you think the industry... 35 caliber pellets are still pretty popular right now, especially with the Impact 35 cal. They're still kind of tough to find. And I've probably got 10 tins. And now that I'm putting my 30 cal Impact back to 35, I'm probably going to keep those, because you only get 100 in a tin. So, it's only 1,000 rounds, and that's not very much. I can shoot 1,000 rounds in a couple of days, no problem.
Yeah.
30 cal pellets, 5 or 6 brands. Yeah, and only 2 of them are worth their weight in anything.
Yeah. And they're made by the same people.
They are made by the same people, but the dyes are different.
Yeah. Like I said, the FX are different. They're slightly different, because my POI shifts when I switch between the JSB and the FX branded ones. Yeah. Well,
the FX skirts are thinner than the JSB skirts as well. So they will fly differently.
Yeah.
If you look at them really close, you can see the difference.
So, too bad those stupid Hotsun Vortex pellets suck.
They do suck. They suck something fierce. I wish people would stop trying to make their own pellets. Leave it to the guys that know what they're doing. I see all kinds of people trying to make their pellets. Cattlemen's is trying to make their own pellets.
I saw that.
Actually, they're not even making their own. All they do is just go to some junk company that will label their pellets with your name in it. And, and to me, that's the biggest waste of time, because all you're doing is showing people inaccurate pellets. Those pellets don't shoot good out of any gun. I don't care what gun they are. They're subpar. We all know. We've all tried to shoot the junk pellets, and they all just shoot like crap. And it's like buying Crossman pellets. Unless you're shooting them out of a Crossman gun and at lower velocities, they suck. I'm not going to shoot a 22 caliber Crossman out of my 22 caliber, Impact, because they're just not going to fly well. But
and they're going to junk up your liner. That Crossman lead is.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and they're going to junk up your gun for sure. So
that's one of my favorite guys. Like, I went to Walmart and I got a whole box of Crossmans. I'm like, then you're going to go to clean your barrel and you're going to wonder why nothing ever comes out of it, and you're going to look down that sucker and you'll see so much leading you will not be able to get rid of.
Right. Tim, I don't know where you're buying your pellets from, but buddy, you need to switch providers. I hope it's not Amazon, because I can tell you that those are crazy prices, man.
You must be buying them from Talon Tunes.
Right?
The guys, I give it to the guy. He's smart. He knows people will pay the extra couple bucks because he's got them. And
I've never seen a tin of 230 cals either. But my 30 cals come in 150, and I pay $17 a pop for them.
Yeah.
Well, actually, technically, I pay less than that, but that's MSRP.
Yeah. Yeah. Another place.
Yes, we have
and that's good to get pellets from too, but they're always out of stock. Always. Trenier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And the reason I like them is because they're just technically they're an hour and a half away from me. So it's one of those places one day I have to go there. Like I remember before Tom and High Pressure, I used to pretty much apologize because I'd be placing orders with them every week. Shipping pellets an hour and a half away. But it's like, sorry, I'm lazy. Don't have time to drive down there and just pick up a boatload. So, yeah, here's another couple $100 order of pellets. Send them my way.
Right. Yep. That's exactly it. And I'm sure this weekend I'll come home with more pellets.
Yeah.
I'm certain of that. I don't know if I'll come home with 30 cal, but I'm definitely going to come home with 22 cal. So, and I'm probably gonna stick with like 15.89s.
I love the redesign in 22. Oh, I love those pellets.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
They hit like trucks.
And hopefully so will my HW97 and my TX200. So, yeah. But anywho, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. It's been about an hour and 11 minutes and 30 seconds on the dot. So I'm Moose. That's Wong. That's Wong. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow night. And Andrea, hopefully Friday you can join us again.
Yeah, I'll check. I might be able to make that one work. Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
All right. Until next time, we'll see you guys later. I'm Moose. This is Airguns, Michigan. Be good. God bless.